got his elbows against my hips. He's on the mat. He's hugging my hips. Put your knee elbow on the mat. A lot of times what they're doing is they're pinching your hips and they're not letting you move, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put one hand on the bicep, okay, just like this. We're gonna push his bicep. The other hand's gonna come and cut behind his elbow, just like this. Okay, so one's on the bicep pushing, the other one's on the elbow pulling. Okay, my feet are going to go to the mat. I'm going to pull and push, scoot my hip out. Once my hip scoots out, I'm going to put my foot on his hip, and I'm going to bring this shin into his bicep, just like this. In fact, let's go this way. Push, pull, foot on the mat, scoot my hip out. I'm going to come in and get the whizzer on him from here, okay? Then I'm going to push my shin out, and I'm going to grab his wrist, just like this. Now from here, he's thinking omoplata, right? So he's pushing back into me. He's pushing back into me. From here, I'm going to extend his wrist, put his foot, my foot on his crook of his elbow. I'm still holding with the whizzer here. Then from here, leg comes over the top. I lock my legs. That's when the whizzer can come out. Now we're in the same position as before. We grab the head, except here the arm's in this position. That's okay. We grab the head, we make the adjustment, and lock. Now, if I can push his shoulder into his neck, I can still choke him, okay? If for some reason he's strong, he's pushing his shoulder out, from here what I'm going to do, I'm going to elevate my hips, grab his elbow, put my wrist under his wrist, pass his arm across, break it back down, then make my second adjustment, squeeze, pull his head. Okay? So, he's hugging my hips tight. Hand cupping his elbow. The other one pushing on the bicep. My feet go to the mat. I'm going to scoop my hip out. Once I get room, I'm going to feed my whizzer. This leg comes up on top. I lock my legs back together. Then I bring my shin against his bicep. When I do that, I'm going to reach down and grab his wrist. Okay, now I'm going to get extension. I'm going to push his wrist out. My foot's going to go on his bicep. Then from here, I lock. My hand comes out. I go to his head. From here, I make the first adjustment. If I can't choke him from here, I'll try to choke him. He's not choking. Elevate my hips. Grab his elbow. Come under his wrist. Pass it across. Then I can go back to his head. Grab my shin. Foot on the hip, lift, move it, and choke. Okay, one more time. He's here hugging my hips. Can't move. Hand on the elbow, hand on the bicep. Feet. Here, push, lock. Make my adjustment. Bring it across. Adjust again, hands to the head.